Hey everybody, light one today. I've only got two for you, but these are some big dots to connect. The first one comes from Genesis chapter 1, verse 27. So God created human beings, making them to be like himself in his image. He created them male and female. In God's image, like God. So we share a quality with our Creator. We were designed that way. That gift is creation. Only God can create from nothing, but man has the power of creation. We are limited to working with what God supplies us, the raw materials. Think about it. Well, we'll get deeper. Our next one is Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21. What you say can preserve life or destroy it, so you must accept the consequences of your words. That's the Good News version. The NIV words it as, the tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. So, I don't know if you understand, the ambiguity there, but it's, if you love life, that's the fruit you'll taste. If you love death, that's the fruit you'll taste. You will know them by their fruits. You see how this all comes together? Creativity is something we all have in different ways, capacities, levels. And anyone who says that they're not creative, I explain to them, creation is when you bring something into existence that did not exist before you. You had a hand in bringing something to be, in whatever form it is. For example, and again, Jesus was a carpenter. He was a builder. He did construction work. You see my son, I made those myself. I like to do woodworking. I take the raw material and I can see it in my mind's eye, and I bring it out. That is a superpower that every human being has. And because everybody has it, we downplay it so much. I'm sure you have heard of the term self-fulfilling prophecy. And I wish I looked it up for the biblical reference, but I want to say, be very careful about the words you put behind I am. Right? When you make statements like that, you are creating your own reality. I'm tired, I'm broke, I'm fed up, I'm exhausted. That's you feeding that mentality. You know what I mean? I'm hopeful. I'm diligent. Sorry, I'm getting a little tired right now, but you get the gist of what you speak is the mentality, and it sounds off, but I swear to you, practice that habit. Watch how you talk to yourself, because some people talk to themselves in ways they wouldn't even speak to their own worst enemy. And you need to turn it over to him so he can help you with that. I was there. I am speaking this from experience. I relate this one to, and some people might get upset by this, but it fits. I tie this to Marvel. I think whenever I think of this, I think of Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibility. Be careful of the words that you use with each other, because they do have power. Because of that gift of creation, we also have, free will. We get to do with it what we want. A blessing to some, a curse to others. Just some food for thought. As usual, take care of yourself, try and take care of others. See you in the next one.